This video shows you how to use Logic's alerts feature, some of the advanced capabilities of the alerts feature. We won't spend a lot of time on basic alerts because it's well documented here in help, and chances are if you've had Logic for any time, you've taken advantage of this feature. Let's just do a quick review of it, though. Suppose that you want to be notified anytime a particular DXCC comes along, okay? So I want to be notified if the Philippines comes along. And let's say I also want to be notified if my buddy N6MRQ posts any spots, okay? Spot by. Okay. Say okay. And I can go here to options and make some test spots. Let me do DU1XX. Oops, it didn't happen. Why not? Oh, call equals DU. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Let me delete that. And I want DXCC to be DU, okay? Okay, now, go back here. The dupe filter will, if I post exactly the same spot within a few minutes of each other, it'll ignore it for packet cluster days. If you're getting disconnected packets, you could get multiple copies of those. So there's a dupe timer built into it.
Alert.
But see there, okay, I worked, there's my Philippines alert. Let me test spot by N6MRQ. N6MRQ. Okay, going to test that. I get an alert.
Alert.
By N6MRQ. Okay, there it is. What I want to do, though, is set Logic up to give me an alert if an all-time new DXCC country comes across, okay? I could set of course, any all-time new country is going to be spotted for me, but it could be mixed in with the bands and modes that I don't care as much about. Or I could set Logic up to not care about band or mode, to only spot all-time new countries. And that can be done in the band setup here for each band and each award. Each band segment and each award, you can select the granularity band mode, or even a combination of band or mode. If you don't have it, it will alert it. But I want to keep all that. I don't want to have just the all-time new ones alerted or spotted. I want to keep spotting the way it is, but I want an alert if an all-time new country comes across, okay? So let me go into setup. Before I do that, let's explain a little bit about how Logic's awards tracking works. I can go here. Let me put in an all-time 5 Victor 1 Alpha Alpha. Okay, this is one that I've never worked before. So I got alerted because it was by N6MRQ. But let me go look at that one. Okay, I go over here to the right. I see status fields. The status is 0, 1, 2, or 3. The lower the status number, the better your situation is with respect to confirmation. So let's just look at mixed status. This particular spot here, I have a card. 0 means I have a card. Let's go back. And, well, there's no... this particular one wasn't needed for anything, but let's look at this DXCC CGM. Okay, Scotland, let me come over here and look. And I have a card for mixed, and I have a card for that particular mode. I don't have it's a new band it's a new band. He's never been worked on that particular band, so that's why he showed up here, and that's why 10 is underlined for me. And of course, I don't have 10-meter phone since I don't have 10 meters, so that's why those two are underlined. Okay, but let's set it up to spot all-time new ones. I go to Setup, add a new alert. I'm going to call it ATNO. I'm going to go here, and I can just fill in this form. So I want the award to be DXCC. I want the mixed status to be equal to 3, meaning I've never worked it. And also, I don't want, it's not, I don't want to be alerted if it's, DX Challenge or DX Marathon. So let me set the sub-award. Let's say the sub-award has to be none. So I'm going to say empty sub-award, okay? So there is my alert set up. I'm going to say okay. Let's go here and test this. Okay.
Alert.
And I look in alerts. You see, there's my all-time new. It's 5 Victor. Okay, that's one I haven't worked, and I can see over here by looking at the progress info that is the case. Let me get some spots coming in just while we're playing with it here. Web Cluster DX Summit. Okay. Now this one's set up so that it has to be an all-time new one that I've never ever worked before. Doesn't matter whether I have a card or not. But let's suppose I want another one. Let me just copy that. I want to have another alert if it's an all-time new one that as far as cards go, I do not have a card for this particular DXCC on any band or mode. I'll call it ATNO QSL. Yeah. Okay, I have mixed status as 3, meaning I don't have a card. We could also, let's say if it's greater than 0, in other words, if it's 1, 2, or 3, I may have worked him before, I may not have, but I do not have a card. So that will cause this particular alert to happen. Okay, so let's look through a spot here where someone that I've worked but don't have a card for. Okay, there's Israel. I don't need him. Okay, determine T31 I've worked, but I don't have a card for it. So T31X.
Alert.
Okay, and there I can see I have an ATNO QSL, the T31. It's not all-time new, but as far as QSL goes, it's all new as far as QSL goes. And also, while I had the video recorder on pause, GI came in. Northern Ireland. I have worked Northern Ireland, but I don't have a card for it. So that caused the QSL one to come up, but not all-time new, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. I will post this expression that we have to save you from having to go into that. You can just copy and paste the expression. And also I'll put a little summary of what the different statuses 0, 1, 2, and 3 mean on the video.
Alert.
By the way, you have to have at least version 9.1.17 for this feature to work. We had to do a little work under the hood to make this possible, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Post on the forum, or you can try posting below the video too. We haven't really started doing tech support that way, but we will give it a try, or if it doesn't work out, we'll post a link to the forum and continue the discussion there. So we thank you very much. See, here they keep coming in.